I have studied the masters, the grandmasters of entrepreneurship for the last 6 months. These are the signs that you will be a millionaire in the next 6 to 12 months. So, the first, you have basically no friends. You have no friends. Not like you don't want to have friends, but more that you just can't fit in with other people. You can't fit in with the losers anymore, but you also can't fit in with the very wealthy, the rich, successful people as well. And it's a very tricky place, and this is where basically most people fall off and just go back to their normal life, just consuming shit, fucking doing drugs with their loser friends, um, just, eating bullshit, drinking bullshit, and yeah, basically, that's where most people quit, right? Because I like to believe that your success, your path to success is like a river. In this river, this is like a very, very long river, and you have to swim across to it, to your goals. This is your current state, or your loser state. This is your goal, and basically, this was you, and this is the goal, and you're basically there. You're basically there, like halfway through, and that's where most people give in, and they just start to swim back to the to, swim back, but like go back to the old habits, and go back to the old people and all this bullshit. And that's the that's the beauty of entrepreneurship, that even though no one makes it, the ones who do, they get rewarded exponentially. The people who can, sort of swim through this river or sea, those are the ones who are gonna be 10 times more successful than the losers who got back to their friends because it was too hardcore to be alone for 6 to 12 months. The second sign is that you started to really dive into educational content, and you almost never watch bullshit entertainment. You always watch, educational content, especially with your business or with your business model. If you're consuming content that is about, your business model and how to grow, you're basically like a top 1% human being, because almost no one fucking reads books. Almost no one fucking, you know, educate themselves. The ones who do, actually the ones who do, most of them will never execute on that idea, or that thought process that is written down in the book that they, you know, reading. So if you read the book and you somewhat execute about it in the next, 1 to 2 weeks, you're basically in the top 1% of learners in the world, basically. And yeah, what I mean, studying is a very tricky word because many people, assume that I'm, saying that the education system is very different than studying. Studying and the education system are two very very different things, because the education system teaches us to memorize and forget all the bullshit. But then studying is when you execute on an idea that fails, and because that fails, you learn more. Then you try again, you fail, but you were a little bit closer, and now you know a little bit more. Third time, you fail, but you barely got it. You barely got it, you get what I mean? So that's what is learning. Not, memorizing bullshit from like books and shit. Not like, memorizing fucking useless fucking informations just to forget them like in 1 to 2 weeks. And by the way, you have to graduate from like basically 10 years of studying. Like, fuck you, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah, it was a side point, but like, yeah. Yeah, so the third one is it's I thought about this for really long, but I think it is the feeling of, you know you never seem to have enough, or never seem to do enough. There is always this, anxious feeling that, you're not doing enough. Like, that's my third video I'm doing today on YouTube. Plus I post like fucking 10 Instagrams on one of my Instagrams, and then one to my other Instagram account. And then I will post to my other channel on YouTube. So you get what I mean? So you're never satisfied with, what you do, or your sort of progress and results. And most people will say that's a bad thing, and oh, he will never be happy because, well, if I had $1 million, bro, shut the fuck up, $1 million ain't shit. I'm poor as fuck, but I'm saying this right now. I'm speaking into the universe right now. $1 million will be a month for me. A million, not a million rupees, but $1 million. You're never doing enough, and you know, leading on to the next point is you have, this big dick energy that you feel like you are the man, you deserve it. You are the one who beats all your competitors. you're the one who deserves to win. If you have this mentality, bro, you're so fucking ahead, because these humble motherfuckers won't get shit, bro. Let me tell you something. Khabib. He's very humble guy. He always trains, then he competes, and then he won. And he had a very very great career. He actually beat Conor McGregor, and he was always like very humble compared to him. And the truth is that you might see people, being humble or acting humble, but the same people are, fucking beating their chest in their car saying, I'm the fucking best, I'm the GOAT, I beat the shit out of this guy. So, like, even though if you're trying to pretend to be humble, only pretend in front of the fucking losers. So yeah, that was the fourth sign that you will be a millionaire in 6 months or 12. You will never really be a millionaire in 6 months. Like it's very unreasonable. I hate to use this word that it's unreasonable. It won't happen or something. I don't want to take your confidence, but let's just be honest, bro. Basically, no one with basic genetics or basic family members, that they didn't know like someone else rich. No one ever really made as a self-made millionaire $1 million in 6 months. Basically, no one. I hope that you do, but it is very unreasonable. So aim to more like 12 to maybe even 18 months. So yeah, these were my signs, and yeah, I hope you succeed, man. All the best.